I think we take the blade. Well, yeah, let's skip over this until we get to something new. Tighten our grip. No. No. Okay, I think this is where the new stuff starts. Perhaps you need an... Perhaps I need reverb, which I already have. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle. Do it. It's what she wants. No objections there. We don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that. And I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eyes fall on the blade, you feel a weight, some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desire like an unseen puppeteer. What are you going to try and make me do with that? I'm going to kill you. You're not kidding about that divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No, pick up the blade. You reach forward and grasp the blade. Stand. This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway. Stand. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, a silent anticipation of what's to come, dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually. To defy me is to claim we stand on equal ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat. What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this. And we've already done the fury, so we can't do anything else. End this. Oh, we'll end this, all right. You lift your hand lifts the blade and brings it to your hand lifts the blade and brings it toward your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her. Yeah, we can't resist. Can we resist? I'm curious, can we slay her? Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess. Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you are in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs. I'm sorry. Don't! As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes from the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs. Now do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop. He actually startled me a little with that zappy zap. Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs, but the blade still flails around you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now. What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
No.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility. You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you would give us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to. Stop. As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours. Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion, but something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet. Well, that's demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
I said no!
I'm gonna save over this one. Okay, yeah, Shifty cuts in. I can resist because I've already done the Fury? I mean, okay. I said no! It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No. It used to be a person. Hold on, is this just... Hold on. La 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 la. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we were on the right track. Okay, load that. Sight her. Something else in there? It's something different now. An echo. Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me. You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand. No, what are you talking about? I don't care what you are. You're mine. Okay, hold on, I need another audio track for this. You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely from your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No, 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 no. When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place. We will. I promise. I know you will. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 3, The Apotheosis. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that... I should probably kick things over to Loki. He's been quiet for a while. He's looking at him, he's looking bored. My throat needs a rest anyway. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. And at the end of that path is a cabin. Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here, like, what, 5 times already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right. And she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. What, just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would have only made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have any agency? Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants. We'll talk about choices and freedom, but there's no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now! Not going to the cabin until I have answered. What am I? As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift. Your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else. The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we enter that door, she will be free. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know. Proceed to the cabin. Whoa! As you step forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
The end of something. Witness your better's ascension. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end, and this is always how it was going to begin.
With a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never. Okay, I think we actually can do the contrarian route. But I do have to save right there. Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy? Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere. You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine? Bye! Coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the pieces of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. Nah, this isn't cowardice. This is a calculated move. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you are headed towards.
Now witness me.
Yes, your grace. She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
I forgive you for your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She's right. We don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it? And yet she still extends her mercy. You should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place? Face your new goddess. So much for spiting her. Fighting him it is, then.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end, isn't it? Is it the end? We're still here. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond. Everything is gone but us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be. He's really gone? Huh, that's unexpected. He would have said something by now if he were still here, right? Yeah, never knew when to shut up that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. Can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion keeping us from my ascension, a play of shadows dancing on the wall.
The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone. Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Is there a way to get to... Oh, yeah. You have to stop this. I can't take it.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's going to be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he? The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you. Yes, hurt her. Do something, anything to make it stop. No, if suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm going to lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits? Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face? Make her suffer with you. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it.
That sounded horrible, Lucy, but hopefully it doesn't sound that bad in the VOD. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece. You are in your body.
This is one of the options, right? Yes.
Your eyes open. Before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading into something beyond. Something beautiful.
I knew it. That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there.
I don't know what to say. Just so beautiful. Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
It's not all that.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all those things, and now I'm not. All because of you. She looked up with futile sorrow at the something beautiful that sits beyond. We could have had everything, if only you had given me a little more. We could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
I for one am perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg. The hole mends shut. As it closes, the tendrils loose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat. It's gone. No. No. How do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?